I have a confession to make. I love magazines. And then in 2010, when I bought a tablet, I went digital.
All the magazines you love.
I quickly discovered the Next Issue app and downloaded it to my tablet, and for $10 a month, I could get all the magazines I wanted to look at. When I downsized my tablet to a phablet in 2012, I quickly discovered that my Next Issue app didn't work on my Android phone. I moved on. For most of the last year, I've been consuming magazines story by story from Facebook and Twitter. Until last week. Now, there are two options available to me on my Android phone. Next Issue now works on my Android phone. I downloaded it, and again, for $10 a month, I could get all the monthly magazines I wanted, $15 if I wanted the weekly magazines added to that. The app loaded up fast. Unfortunately, the magazines themselves take about 10 minutes to download, and I didn't like that. I like the portrait presentation, which gives me thumbnails and text, and when I flip it over to landscape mode, it's pretty interesting. I get the same sort of flowing visual tablet that I remember. Next Issue's list of magazines is pretty rich and deep. There are about 20 I saw that I really wanted to read, but that's too many. So I'm keeping about 6 or 7 different magazines on my phone at any given time, and I'm just grazing through them story by story as I have time. And now to Magster. Magster was kind of a non-starter for me because even though it had 4,000 or so magazines, you had to pay for individual issues or you had to buy a whole subscription. Until earlier this week. Now for $10, you can get access to 2,000 magazines in the library. And now there's also a $5 version called Magster Gold Lite that gives you access to any 5 titles that you want, and you can change those titles. I love Magster's search function. There are so many magazines, it's very hard to find things if you don't know exactly what you're looking for. So what's my verdict? I like both of these apps. The price and functionality are pretty similar. But if you like US circulated magazines, Next Issue is probably a better choice for you. I looked around the top 12 circulated magazines in the United States. Next Issue has 6 of them. Magster only has 3. But if you fancy more overseas editions, if you're living overseas, or you just want a taste of home, there's many more magazines from India, Australia, Asia, and Europe on Magster. As I trial both of these apps, I have to ask myself an honest question. It's 2015, and over the last year, I spent more time reading magazines on social media than anywhere else. And even at this good price, and even with lots of options, all-you-can-eat options, I just don't know if that's enough to bring me back. Luckily, I still have some time to decide. I'm Adam Najberg.